I'm sharing my screen. Okay. So yesterday, we have written basic test case. So launching the test Amazon, we have developed this test case. Okay. So today what we'll do now? So I have taken one URL. See, this is the URL. So we will automate this application. Okay. It contains everything. See, I will show you. So elements, forms, alerts, windows, like that. So when I click on elements now, see, it is giving text boxes, check boxes, radio button, web tables, buttons, links, broken links, everything. We will automate this one. Here we can automate forms. Here we can automate to frames. hmm, Alerts, what kind of alerts? No? So this kind of alerts. So everything we will see with this application. Once if we complete this application, no, then we will start working with the login and logout, and we'll jump into the framework. Okay. So let us write one test case for this. So what I'm doing now, previous existing whatever we develop, no, I'm deleting. So we'll start from this application. Okay.
Hello, Pati, we are unable to hear you. Hello?
Chandra.
Okay.
Yeah, we are unable to hear you. Yeah, now.
Chandra, I'm in another call. Okay.
Sorry?
Okay. You people can see my screen, right? Hmm.
Yeah.
So from today, no, we will start automating this application, and end to end we can learn from here only. Okay. So all the possible testing concepts, no, we can get it from here. Okay. Okay. See, so right, yesterday we have discussed about the Cypress folder structure, and so how to write the basic test case. Okay. Now I'm creating one folder. So what is the application name? So demoqa.com. No, I'm creating one folder here. So application hyphen demo QA. Okay. This is the folder. I'm creating this folder. Under this folder, we will write the test cases. So different like buttons, clicking on the link, or handling frames and all, everything we will handle under this one. Okay. I'm writing the first test case. So go here. So we need to work with the elements, right? So what is the first element here? We need to click on the text box. Okay, this is the text box. So how to work with the text box? So text box is bigger. Before that, I need to tell how to identify the elements. No, first we will work with the checkbox. We will go with the checkbox first. So then I have to tell you like how to identify the elements. Means CSS selectors. No, so that is the important concept before entering into the scripting. Okay, now we will write one basic script. Handling checkboxes. Test hyphen checkbox. We are testing the checkbox. I told you, right? Always we need to give the suffix, right? .cy.js. Then only it will consider as JS file. Now it is a JavaScript file. Okay, a JS file. And so whenever we are writing the test cases, no, it is mandatory to give reference types. So start the tag reference types equal to Cypress. So when we give this reference type, no, close the tag. When we give this type with this reference types equal to Cypress, no, auto suggestions will come. So whoever the people are working newly, or people don't know the methods and all, no, with the help of auto suggestions, it will make a tester to write the scripts easy, like cy dot, like this cy dot. So these are the auto suggestions or methods, we can see, we can use it. Hmm? So we are writing the test case now. So describe block. So describe block. So now, so what are we validating? We are validating the checkbox. So huh? Select checkbox. Select checkbox. So this is our test suite. Okay, in this test suite, so means so it there is a describe block contains multiple it blocks. No, so multiple it blocks is nothing but multiple test cases. Means for each field we are writing one test case. Just imagine, for each field we are writing one test case. So select checkbox is my test case, test suite. So and I'm writing the callback function. So this is the it block is nothing but a test case. First one. So to select the checkbox, what we have to do first? What we have to do the first? So we need to launch the URL. It's a manual flow. So copy from here. So this is the original URL. So in the next tab now, I'm so launch the URL first. After launching the URL, select elements. Second step, select elements. Then click on the checkbox. So click on the checkbox. Then the checkbox appears here. Then so there are a lot of checkboxes. So I need to select. If we select the top one, no, it will select all, or you can select individual one. So this is the our steps to do automation. This is our test case. Okay, and now for the first step, no, what it will be the first step? First step, it will be launch URL. So, launch URL. So for launching the URL, we have the Cypress command, no, cy dot. When you press cy dot, no, it will give auto suggestions. So to launch the URL, normally visit. We need to use visit within the double quotes. We need to pass the URL here. So what is the URL? So this is the URL. Okay. See, after launching the URL, what is the next step?
You need to verify the application is launched or not.
See, after launching the URL, we need to verify whether the URL is launched successfully or not. Huh? Okay, after launching the URL, select for this any of the element. Automatically, so first one, no, so I have launched the URL. We no need to verify the URL. From next test case, we will verify the URL. Okay. Now launch after launching the URL. So here Cypress one advantage, no, whatever the test fails, no, it will throw automatically in the debug mode. So in the test runner. So no need to worry about the validations and all. Okay. Now I need to click here. Just right click here. See how to inspect the element. No, I will tell you. So just mouse. You can go two ways. One is go to inspect element. One is go to F12. So point on the element. Right click. Click on inspect element. So it directly it is see when you mouse over on this one, no, it is giving this is the element I am looking for. Okay. So capture the element. So it see this is the HTML for this element. Okay. So it started with the tag SVG and fill color. So check for any of the, see we have class. So this is the parent, this is the parent, this is the one, this is the body. This is the complete body. Either we can click here or we can click here. So will go with this one. Expand it. So it is giving some path inside one. So each and everything. So parent child hierarchy, you can go through it. See here. Is there any unique element? It is. Go copy here. Copy element. So paste in the notepad for easy purpose. So it is having, there is no class, there is no ID and all. So it is giving stroke current color, fill current color. Okay. Okay. Now identify this element also, because all the elements will be having same kind of IDs, like same kind of see this one also, HTML tag. This is also same, no? So it is better to go with the class. Say the class is different, no? Parent element. Here it is giving avatar mx auto white. Here it is giving, here also same. Then capture this class. I told you, right? So crow path is not mandatory. Like yesterday class, no? Like one of my colleague asked, right? So whether we need to go with the crow path is mandatory in each and every company, that is different tools, right? So this is a crow path, is a open source. So for identifying purpose, whether I am writing the correct XPath or correct CSS selector, we can verify. For that only I have added here. So that is not mandatory. If the people are good in identifying the elements, no, they no need this kind of third party tools. Okay. Now for me, I'm checking. I'm correcting whether this is correct or not, like that. So this is class, right? Always class will get identified with dot. And what is the attribute name is the class, attribute value is the author mx auto white. So here, no, you can take the attribute value. So this, in this element, 8 as HTML, copy till here. Control V. See what is the tag name? This is the HTML for this element. Okay, for this element. Yeah, for this element, no, this is the HTML. Okay, I have copied here. What is the tag name? Div. Div means it contains certain area. Div. And what is the attribute name is class here. Attribute name, always attribute name is, what is the tag name here? The tag name is div for this HTML element. And what is the attribute name? Attribute name equal to class. Attribute value is equal to, this is the attribute value I copied. Okay. So for each and every HTML tag, no, so these three will be mandatory. So for each and every element, okay, there will be tag name, there will be attribute name, attribute value. So when I am going with the class, no, so class is defined for to find the element through the CSS selector, no. So CSS identifying CSS selector with the class name. So for that we need to use dot and the attribute value. Copy this value. Okay. So go here. So the same thing I copied here. So try to enter it. See what it is giving. It is telling 0 elements are matching. So whenever there are spaces, no, in between the attribute value, no, it will not identify. So you can take anyone. You can take anyone. I'm taking first one. See how many elements are matching? Totally 6 elements are matching. So this is also same. This is also same. So this element, see, it got highlighted. See, around it got highlighted. When I take out this one, no, see, it is normal, no, these are normal. After giving the CSS selector, class CSS selector, no, with the attribute value, see, when I enter, see, these are highlighting. Totally how many elements are highlighting? 6 elements are highlighting. Because, no, all the elements, no, the developers, all the elements will define with the same name only. So in between, they will find some unique values and all. But here, it is identifying 6 elements. Now, go here, Control C. So, click on the, my test case is click on the elements. Elements object, or elements, we can say this name itself is elements, right? So click on the elements, just click on the elements list, elements list, please. So cy dot, so whenever you are finding the element, right, we need to use get method. So in this get method, whatever the captured element, no, you have identified, right? So this one we need to give dot. So for the element, no, what we will do for the element, we will use click method. Okay. Now it will click here. It will click here. Once it is clicked. Now we will be in this page, elements page. So you can verify here. One way is cy dot URL. So whether we are in the same page or not, through URL validation also we can do cy dot URL dot includes. We have one option called okay. We will see that method is not coming. We will see that one in the next class. Okay. Hit block. Now I need to click on the checkbox. So right click on this element, click on the inspect element. Okay. So now see, it is giving the element as span. So this is the list item. So this text box. So this is the list item, right? So the tag name is li list item. So these are all the list items. Under the list item, there is one span. Span means it will give the text. So class text, the checkbox. So here we need to identify the element to click this element. Okay. So we can go with the dot text. 33 elements are matching. Okay. Instead of that one, here before once, okay, we'll run till here. So to launch the Cypress test run, no, npx Cypress open. So the test run has launched. So I'm picking into in. So I'm picking Chrome today into in. So this is our test case. We will see. We are running. So it launched the application. So one test is passed, one test is failed. See, you can see here. So this test runner will help us to debug the script, to fix the script, and it is easy way. See, Cypress error, cy.click can only be called. See, it is giving clear information why it is got failed. cy.click no can only be called on a single element, but your subject contains 6 elements. right? I told you, no, the same element is identifying all the 6 elements, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This element, when we put there, no, dot avatar, it is giving 6 elements, no? Then we will go with the index dot eq of 0. When we give eq of 0, no, so it will click on the first element, 0th element. So always index starts with the 0. See, it clicked on the elements, right? So it is running again. See, elements, right? First element. So this is the first element. I'll go back. So this is the first 0th element. It clicked on here. So we are seeing this one, elements. So now we are in the checkbox page. Okay. So now we need to click on the checkbox. Now for this checkbox, no, it is having multiple elements. So here, go to the top. So this is the menu list item. This is the menu list item. This is the elements list. This is the first item. This is the second item. So this is the second item. We need to click on the second item. So, but we have ID, list item of ID. So can we pick ID? List item. So ID we have no hash item 1. I will tell you how to identify the elements. I will tell you. So it is identifying 4 elements. What are all the 4 elements? Okay, in each one it is identifying. Might be in each. Okay. Spaceman. Okay, it is identifying in each element. Now go here, copy this one. Same, right? Here, no, third test case, it block. So click on the checkbox list item. Okay. cy dot get hash item 1 dot. So what is the index? This is the menu list item. Menu list item. You will. So we are working for the first time, no? So identify. See, one of the challenging, no, here, no, is identifying the elements. So that is the challenging. See, this elements is having same. Even come to forms, no, this also. See, this is also list item, menu list only. These elements, so elements list collapse show. This is also menu list item. All the elements are the menu list item. Okay. Mm, okay. See now we'll go with the dot menu list item. Menu list item. See, I will explain you like how to find the elements. Just for now, just observe what I'm writing. Okay. Menu dot equation of menu list item. No, I'm going with again with the index 0 dot equation of 0 dot find. I will use find. mm, No, I will use contains this text. No, masking dot click. We will see whether it works or not. Yeah, it worked. Okay. See, we are in the checkbox page. Okay. See, I have captured the menu list item. So now this one. See this element. No, whatever the element we are capturing, inspect element. See, text box is the inspect element. This is the first element. Okay. See, it got highlighted. See, this was the second element. This is the first element. For that parent element is, what is the parent element? This is the menu list. This is completely the menu list under elements. Okay. Under this one, this is okay. Under when I open the form also, this is a menu list item. If I open alert frames also, this is a menu list item. So for that, what I did know, I have captured the menu list item. Menu list item I have captured, and I am going with the, so now menu list, each menu list item, no. So this is the menu list item, 0th index, menu list item, 1 index, 2 index, 3 index, menu list item. So I have captured 0th menu list item. Then this is the 0th index I have added. Then it contains text text checkbox, no, with the text I am validating. I am clicking on that one, so it worked correctly. See, we are in the checkbox page now. Now go here, select here. Okay, after clicking, we are in the checkbox page. Okay, now I need to select this page or individual page. We can select it. Just we will select this one. Okay, this one we will select it. Okay, see here also same thing. Now this class checkbox, no, I will see with this class checkbox how many elements are matching. Class means automatically we need to use dot control V. See, one element is matching. Here it is matching only one element. Okay, so copy this class element. Hit block, select checkbox. Checkbox. block, no, cy dot get. So I need to provide the element. See, for checkbox, no, you can use click or check method, or click also you can use. Both we can test it. Okay. See, okay, it failed. It didn't select the checkbox. Why it didn't select the checkbox? We have captured the correct element. So dot check. So cy dot check can only be called on checkbox and radio button. Your subject was when okay. It is a class, right? It is giving a class. It is not a checkbox. See the element whatever I capture, no, it is a class, not the checkbox element. Okay, then we will use click here. It is a class element, right? I have captured click. We'll try with the click. So automatically it closed. Okay, Cypress test now. So I'm rerunning the test. See, it got selected, no? So when we use the check option, no? So the element, whatever the element we have captured should be, it should be check or uncheck. There will be some elements, right? Attribute name or attribute value should be check. But I have captured the class element. That's why we are using click. By using click, I have clicked. See. So this is the before screenshot, after screenshot. See. See, it got checked, no? So you can see line by line. So this is the element. We see it got highlighted. See, this is the element I captured. I did action click. After clicking, this is the before screenshot. This highlighted. This we are clicking here. After screenshot, see it got clicked. You can see here. This is the response we are getting. So this is the advantage of Cypress. So even the layman, no, who are new to the project, no, they can easily what is happening. They can identify. See now get this is the response. After click, this is the response. See, it got selected. The checkbox got selected. Okay, this is our first test case. Okay, so you understood, right? How we are selecting the checkbox. See what I did. So this is my test suite. Test suite is nothing but here we need to imagine it contains multiple test cases. It's a test suite. Describe is nothing but a test suite. Okay, test suite. It contains each hit block is nothing but a test case. Here each hit block is nothing but a test case. Just imagine. Means for each field we are writing test case in the Cypress. For each field. See, launch URL. I launch the URL. Clicking on the elements list. So when I launch the URL, there are like 4 to 5, but all the elements are identifying with the same element. So I went with the index. So like this, we need to provide. Here checkboxes also menu list item. No, like we can see right checkboxes, text boxes, and all. Here also menu list item. For all the elements, they have developers have designed with same element only menu list. So we need to go with index. There is no other option. Okay, but we can write some big functions. Whatever the text name, we can capture it. If it is expected actual value, if it matches, no, then we can click on it. So we no need to stress that much. So contains, I'm going with the text. If it contains checkbox, no, click it. Now select the, I'm selecting the checkbox. Okay. Just auto save is trigger, right? Just save it. I saved it, it will run automatically. So this is the execution you are observing, right? See, it is giving viewport. Okay, I'll tell you viewport later. See, now we are running the Chrome 104. This is the version 104. This is the URL. This is the viewport, means the screen resolution. This we can change it, that we will learn later. So number of test cases first 4. See what element we have captured. So this is the URL. Launch URL. So everything we can see here. So what is the element we are working? See, when I select this element, no, see there are totally matching 6 elements. You can see here only. See elements, forms, alerts, widgets, and the interactions. See all the 6 elements are matching. But I am going with the index. See only first element is matching. It we clicked here. After clicked, what is after screenshot? See it came here. So after getting the response, we can see clearly. So we came to this page. So you can debug it. Each and every step you can debug it. That is the greatest advantage in the Cypress. And even today also I got a call from one of the company. They're asking along with Selenium and along with the protractor, they're asking Cypress also. So it is a added advantage tool. Okay. So see what is the total time has taken for this like 4 test cases or 4 steps, 0.07 seconds. It is very minute, right? So that is why the Cypress is running on the browser. So JavaScript engine, when we are in the basic classes, no, we discuss, no, always, no, there will be in each and every browser. It's a Chrome browser, a Edge browser, anywhere there will be JavaScript engine. So here, whatever the execution will take place, no, it will take place on the browser. So JavaScript engine will take care of that one. So in other tools, no, there will be a mediator called WebDriver. So it will take some time to launch the browser. But here, the execution is happening on the browser because of JavaScript engine. Okay. So till here, you people have any questions you have?
Pati, actually, you launched the browser through Chrome, right? Hello.
Ah,
How it
yes,
is
yes.
actually? Where you selected that option? I mean, Chrome.
Chrome, right?
Yeah.
See, normally this Visual Studio Code, we use Visual Studio Code hmm, to run the to launch the like to write the code. huh? Like Cypress test case, we are writing in the Visual Studio Code, and also we are writing only in the Cypress folder. Okay.
Okay. Here
Once
the question is when you are launching that the
I
URL,
will tell
right?
you.
It is
I will tell you. See,
yeah.
this Visual Studio Code used to write the coding, the test cases. That is also when we install the Cypress, under Cypress folder we are writing. Okay, Node modules are there. No, Node modules have the libraries, and all the Node modules, whatever the Node modules it is, it has all the libraries. No, this will be used for this project. Okay, and whenever we do installation, each and every package will be helpful for the Cypress automation. See, you asked, right, where we are selecting the browser. Hmm? Now, npx Cypress open is the command. See, we will use the Visual Studio Code for writing the Cypress test cases. But for execution and all, we will do in the Cypress test runner. So there is a separate, that is also, it will come in the browser only. So npx Cypress open, when we do, no, enter. So whatever the default browser you have selected, no, in your laptop, it will launch in the. It is also launching in the browser only, with the help of say file, edit, view, window, help, developer tools like that. See, this is also one kind of browser. We call it as a test runner. Okay, here we have welcome to Cypress. This complete screen is belongs to Cypress now. Okay, so this is a Cypress test runner. So here we have end-to-end test, component test. I am selecting end-to-end testing. So we are doing now end-to-end testing. I am selecting end-to-end testing. Here you can see the browsers. So browsers means we no need to install separately for the execution. So whatever the browsers are available in your system, no, automatically it will pick. So suppose you in your system you have only Chrome browser, you don't have Edge as well as Firefox, no, you can see only Chrome browser. So when you have in your system, when you have all the browsers, no, automatically auto sync will happen. Okay, automatically you will see all the browsers here, whatever the browsers contains on your machine. So now if I want to select Firefox, I can select like this, or Edge, or Chrome. Now I am selecting Edge. Before I was running in Chrome, no, now I am selecting Edge. Just start end-to-end testing in Edge. So this is Cypress where we can see Cypress test cases. Okay, see these spec files, no, and only you can see here you are seeing no related Cypress these many things, no, Cypress node module, Cypress config package, these all these files, no. But here in the Cypress test runner, you will see only end-to-end specs. What is the end-to-end specs? Where it is? It is in the Cypress folder. Cypress folder, end-to-end tests. So only this folder you will see for execution. Whatever the test cases are available here, you will see in the Cypress test runner. Okay, now it is open in the Edge browser. See, Edge browser. So now my test case is this one, right? Test box, checkbox. I'm running. Just click on the click on the test case. So cross browser testing is very easy in the Cypress. Now we are doing cross browser testing only. So one is Chrome, one is Edge. See now the version. See now here we can see, right, by default it got selected Edge. Hmm? Okay, Chandra, is it okay? See browsers, no, whatever the browsers are available in your machine, it will auto pick. Means the default it will come into the Cypress test runner. You no need to do separate installation for browsers and all. Latest version it will pick. Edge means latest version means whatever the versions are available in your machine.
Yeah, before launching the browser, ourselves we need to set up, right? Usually in
No,
UFT, I mean, we need to change that IE or something code, right? Here ourselves we need to open that and we need to choose different browsers it will be showing, right? Like that we need to
yes,
select.
yes. What browser we need to run? We need to select and we need to see.
Okay,
Some people
before
need to
launching
work
the
only with
script,
Chrome.
we need
Some
to,
people need to work with. Hmm?
hello, hello.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, before
yes, yes.
launching the browser, we need to choose that which one we want. We need to select it, right, Pati? Correct me if I'm wrong.
So see, before running the test case, you need to select the browser, right? In any tool that is
Ah,
mandatory,
yeah,
right?
it is the basic thing only.
ఇటు ఏంట డిఫాల్ట్ సిట్రస్ కి ఈటీ బ్రౌజర్ డిఫాల్ట్ ఉంటుందంటే దాంట్లో రన్ అవుతుందంట.
See, whatever the tool, no, if you want to run Chrome, you need to select the Chrome. If you want to run in the Edge, you need to select the Edge. You need to run in the Firefox, you need to give the Firefox. Even in the UFT, no,
That is
when
the
you are running from,
we need to select the manually, right?
hmm?
Pati, we need to select manually, right? Each and every browser. If you want
Yeah,
any
yeah, we
browser,
need,
we need to click on the manually, right?
yes, yes, we need to select the browser. See, this is not, see, here we are running only single test case. We are not running the suite, right? So this is just for debugging purpose. So when you are maintaining the test scripts, see, normally, whenever the test fails, no, you need to come to tool, you need to execute, and again you need to fix it. Again, you will run it. You will go to the browser and you will see, right? So that much complexity is not there here. So you can select the browser, just everything you can validate here. You can see right side the browser, everything it will happen like this. But manually, we need to select the browser here. See, in any tool, right?
Mhm.
So if you want to run Chrome, no, even if you have written the code for multiple browsers, so Excel, no, you need to give the row number, right? So if you want to run in the Chrome, you need to give that row number of Chrome. It will not pick simultaneously three browsers, right?
Mm.
Okay. Okay. You guys are okay, right? First test case. So we have tested with the selecting the checkbox. So this is the way we'll select the checkbox. Okay, can you move forward?
Yes, go ahead, Pati.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Okay. Now, see, now you might have got like how we are identifying the elements, no? So this is the like main thing, like which we need to learn. So how to identify the elements means how to write the how we want to write the CSS selectors. Hmm? See, by default, no, Cypress comes with the CSS selector selection. Elements can be identified by default with the CSS selectors, and also we can go with the XPath where we need to add some plugins, but I have not worked. See, with the CSS selectors, we are able to identify each and every element. So that we will discuss about the CSS selectors. Okay, and also when you observe here, no, so this is the Cypress test runner, no. So this is the like right, record and playback in the UFT automation. So there will be record and playback. When you record the any of the elements, suppose you are clicking on the web button. So when you record clicking on the web button, automatically web button element will be auto captured, right? So web element will be auto captured. So in that case, no, the element whatever it is like it is capturing, right? It may be capturing based upon the text, based upon the index, anything. But by doing record and playback, element will be captured automatically. So in that way only we have here in the test runner we have here CSS selector. Okay, CSS selector. See here, CSS selector playground. We will call it as CSS selector playground. See now I am selecting the text box. Say what is the element it is giving. This is the text box element now. Copy, paste in the notepad. Okay. See, copy and paste in the notepad. So this is the element. See, not only the element it is identifying, it is giving complete script. Right? See why dot get. So just imagine it's a kind of record and playback. Huh? Once again, I'll copy same test case. I'll copy. So describe select text box. Okay. I'll copy till the same test case. I'll copy. Control. This is our second test case. What I'm doing now, manually, we will go here, back. See here, we need now we have selected the checkbox, no, first test case. Now I need to select the text box. So this is my second test case. So all the steps are same, no, that's why I copied. Okay. Now we are launching the select. Click on the fill the details, fill the text box details. Okay, we will give like this text box details. Okay, for this text box details, no, it is common, right? Launching the URL is common. Elements click is common, means elements we are clicking. After that, menu list item. In this menu list item, I'm clicking on the checkbox. Now instead of checkbox, what I need to give here? I need to give the text box. Okay, copy this text box. It will see whatever we write the code, no, it will work for everything. But the certain element we need to capture and we need to paste here. Okay, I'm giving instead of text box, now I'm giving here. So text box, click. Then from here it is different. That the case will change. Okay. And this is my scenario now. I want to click on the text box. This is my element, means I have captured this element. This is simple, right? So contains text box. No, we can click it. So this is my element, what I have captured to click the text box. Text box. Okay. You can write it. It will come in the straight way only. We can write, but we can reduce and we can write in the down, like hierarchy wise. We can write it anyway. We can write it like this. Also, we can write it. Or bottom by next we can write it. Okay, so this is my script. So it looks like beautiful, right? It looks very simple, right? So that's why when you come to know what type of element we need to capture, so this is the user defined element. We have captured user defined element, but Cypress is giving one advantage, like, so whatever the elements you need to capture, you can go here, you can select this one, you can mouse over on it, it will give complete code itself, not only the element, complete code itself. So just you need to copy it and you need to paste it. So this is the one. See, it is giving nth child of 1, nth child of element list, menu list, item 0 text. So this is the one Cypress has captured. This is nothing but a record and playback. Just imagine like in UFT. So even instead of my code, if I put this one, also it will work. I'm commenting this one. I'm using this code, whatever we have captured from the CSS selector. Just see. So first test case is running. Let it run checkbox. Why browser is closing automatically? See now it has clicked. Somewhere it clicked. See, it is highlighting now. See, it is highlighting, right? Whatever we are captured from here, no, from the CSS playground selector, it clicked here. But what is the response we got? But what is the output we got for this? See, see, nothing has loaded. It clicked somewhere, but it is not giving the proper output. Hmm? See what I am telling, no. So even we have this option. So people know who don't know the scripting, no, they can go with this by using the CSS playground selector, and whatever they want. See radio button, for this radio button, see it is generating the code cy.get, and also it is generating the element. So this is the CSS selector element it is generating. But this is complex, right? Before test case, no, see we have clicked on the text box, but the data is not loaded. It has clicked somewhere else. Hmm? Or sometimes no, it is complex, right? See like this. So element 2, element 3 menu list. So it is going with the hierarchy wise they are identifying the element, but it looks complex, right, for us to remember or to get it. Tomorrow some element may change. Again we need to go there. We need to copy from here and we need to paste it. So either way is correct, but instead of this one, user defined elements, no, if you learn how to identify the elements, no, it will be easy. See this is what we have written. This is very simple, right? This is very simple. I will execute this script. See what will happen for this script, no. It is not at all loaded, no. See it is somewhere else. It is in the text box only. It clicked on the text box, but see the page itself is not loaded. We will try with our code what I have written. Okay, I'll comment this one and comment this one. Okay, see. Why the browser is closing automatically? See our code, it worked. See when I clicked on the, see here, no, see, it clicked on the text box fields. See it displayed a full name, email, current address, everything it is showing, right? So get menu list. After that equation of 0 it clicked, contains text box it clicked, and after click what happened, we got the response. See, so this is the field. So it is good, right? If we learn and implement our own CSS selectors, instead of going with the this playground and identifying the elements. This is also one option they have given, but people can use, but we will not get accurate results. But it is better to go with the CSS selector identification. Got it right?
Yes, Pratik.
Yeah. Tomorrow we will learn. So we will write separate test cases for each one. Now here, no application demo QA. No, now I will create one more file. Test hyphen text box dot cy.js cy.js. No, I'll copy this test case down test case here. This fill the text box. We will fill all the fields. No, before filling all the fields, tomorrow I will tell you how to identify the CSS selectors. So that is the one of the challenging, not only in this tool, any tool, even XPath and the CSS selectors. Now, once if you are ready in identifying the elements, no, then you can play with the script. So that is the main thing. If the elements itself is not, we are not able to identify the elements, no, then we can't move proceed, right? We can't move forward. So tomorrow we will discuss about like how to write the CSS selectors, multiple ways, with ID, with class. These are, see here I have used class only. Dot means class. ID, I have used ID anywhere. No, I have not used, I think. ID I have not used. I have went with class only today. Okay, like that. So, but please, you need to practice it. It is very easy, very easy. Yes. Tomorrow we'll discuss about the how to identify the elements by using CSS selectors. Okay. So after that one, there will be no like we will continue with the scripting only. Okay, but you people have to learn how to identify the elements. So like see these elements. This is how we have how I have given this only this one. Here also down. See this class name. How I have given this class name. So like this, you have to learn. So if you are good with this, no, then you will never look back in writing the script. Okay, always don't go with the CSS selectors, because we are technically when we are technically strong, no, we will go with the user defined selector. We'll identify the elements by XPath or by CSS selectors. Okay, it will be helpful for other tools also. When you are working Selenium also, it will be helpful. Okay, any questions, Chandra, Raviana?
No, as of now, no,
No,
Pratik.
no, Pratik. I'm good.
Okay, I'm stopping the recording.